Yeah, here we go. Double spout. So everyone talks about it. Which way does it go? Or should you get exactly every time? Do you have to be level? You know, I have a lot of double spouts. And I noticed when I was making this coffee, it came out the handle one first, but it was slightly forward. So I go, well, maybe it's always the forward one or whatever. So let's go ahead and do a bunch of double spouts. What I did was, it's the same coffee, it's the same basket, 3 different machines, and several different portafilters and baskets. So here we go again. This one did the same thing, you notice, but this time the handle's a little further back. I pushed it, but it still came out the spout that's by the handle. So you can figure whatever. So let's go ahead. So I went out and let's do a little more. We'll make sure that it's not just random, that it's this machine and this portafilter and everything. So I tamped the baskets out of the portafilters because these are the double spouts, and then placed them in there. Look, they're nice, almost the exact same. And so we're going to go ahead and run these two, and let's see what spout these two come out of. And they're both different portafilters, both double spouts. So here we go, Misty Blue. She's running up, and let's see. It's almost a little bit forward, but yeah, there we go. The handle spout started with the first drips. You know, water takes the easiest route, so, and these slightly bend forward, so you would think that the forward spout would always go first, but not true so far. So let's go ahead and look at this. There it goes. Nice coffee again. These are all unrehearsed, so we're not just going back and forth and doing, you know, extra pulls and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there we go. Golden Sources, Golden Dragon, however I feel that day when I call her. Okay, this one, the outer spout is slightly forward, different portafilter. There we go. It's the spout closest to the handle, whether it's front or back. So is that because there's a little more heat there because of the metal? But it doesn't really even matter, because let's just face it, none of us are, well, people try to make the 2 little coffees. We're going to put it in 1 cup. Let's just, you know, that's just the way it is. Maybe in early days there was, coffee was a little harder to find or something, but I think we've evolved past that double spout. When it looks neat, I like to use it, but I don't know if, you know, you just drive yourself crazy trying to get the darn thing to be 2 separate little cups, right? Not worth it going. So, yeah, look, it comes out pretty good too. I like the double spout. This is that really dark Jose's, kind of a commercial coffee, but it's been working out really well so far. So let's go ahead and do just one more. This is how I've been preparing them. It's all the same little portafilter, or the same little basket, different portafilters. This one I'm going to use the yellow handle, so we're going to use a whole nother portafilter too here to test this baby out. All the same type of basket, the little emblem, so every time it's been those same baskets. And we've been doing a few of them, so let's go ahead and take this one and we'll pop it in. Let's see what this one does. So we got the little, all right, now we can keep on going. So we're going to go ahead and pop this one in. We have the machine all set. So now this is our 5th, or how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th one, so we've done 5 in a row. I guess you could keep on going, but a 5's a pretty good example. And this one, if you can look, it is slightly forward with the handle one. So if we're doing the gravity thing, that one would go first. But every one has gone handle first, even though the flow's ends up, you know, equalizing out a bit. But so in live action, the handle tends to go first. So I'm going to keep watching that, and you can do one yours too, and just see which way goes first. So hang on, we're going to have this one. You know, I mean, my tamp a little better on this dark roast now too. So, you know, it's hard for me to tamp it enough in the beginning, but, you know, it is, when you switch coffee, you might need to adjust a little, but she's going to drip in a second, I'm pretty sure. It's that whole thing waiting, what is it? But it's nice when it's a little different every time. You don't know. But we really have solved the mystery of it. The double spout always goes to the handle, unless your spout, say, was the other way. So maybe I should loosen them and have them that other way, but it's going to be pretty darn good. But here we go. We're using another cup. Another portafilter. Started with the handle first. Even though they equalize out, you get about the same in the end. But as we've seen with the double spout, tends to the handle every time. I guess you could manipulate things to get it to go the other way, but these are all unrehearsed, just the way it's going. And yeah, another thing shown. And what's coming up is I have another heat thing with this whole heat in the thing. I got this really great apparatus, and we're going to see exactly the temperature of that espresso the minute it comes out. And we're going to know exactly what it is and whether if your machine's on long or short or any of this. But here we go. We did it. Go ahead and subscribe. We got all kinds of action going, disproving myths and all kinds of stuff. But the double spout tends to the handle. That's the way it is, and we just witnessed it. So, all right, we're going to keep on with a lot more fun stuff.